Hello everybody, Charlie here. Welcome back to Satisfactory. I've noticed a bit of a kink in my, efficiency here. We got these iron plates coming out, but they have to stop. And the reason is because making reinforced iron plates, it really only takes 4 of these iron plates, but it needs 24 screws. And so these plates have to wait for these screws to get in. So the screws are constantly moving, but the plates, they tend to stop. So, what I'd like to do is solve this by getting some of these plates to move into that storage bin over here, right? We want some of those plates to move into that bin. Because I like that storage bin. I like this. I want this to hold a whole bunch of things. We're probably gonna need, to have another storage bin, but I can always put it on top. In fact, I think that might be what I do. But I've been devising a plan for this, so here's what I want to try. We got this splitter here, and we're not using this side. We really had no intention of using this side, but I've added an extra little conveyor belt here. If I can get those resources way over there to come over here, then I can get this whole, all those iron plates can get split. Some of them go this way, and some of them work their way over here and end up into the storage bin throughout this normal track. Because this track is still not that busy, right? We can still fill this track a bit. There's some space here. We can work with it. So, this is what I like to try to do. In order to do that, I need to make another splitter here. So, let's go ahead and get rid of probably this, and this, and this. Okay? We're gonna grab this. Let's get another splitter. The idea here being that some of these are gonna end up going... And this is actually a pretty interesting predicament here. I think I have the plan, though. I've got a plan. I don't know if it'll work, but we're gonna try the plan. See how this is kind of into the rock, though? I don't like how that looks. I mean, it'll work, and I probably should just go with it. But if I can, I'd like to lift it up to where it doesn't look like it's, stupid. All right, let's see if we can get this belt to wrap really close to this rock. Yeah, that's what I thought. Invalid shape. That's my problem right now, is the invalid shapes. Oh, it works. It'll just smack itself right in. It has to go through the rock face. I don't like that. I hate how this looks. I wish I could terraform this. But I think I'm actually going to be a stickler about this and just reposition this. So let's get this to kind of come around the rock and not... It works for me as long as I can get it around the rock. All right, let's get the splitter back. And if I could get you... Man, I hate being low sometimes. I'm pretty sure this will work. The question is whether or not that will line up appropriately. Whether this will let me do it or not. So let me see if this even works. Okay, that will work. Good. Will this work? It will not. Let's come back this way. It won't let me wrap this. It's so frustrating. Sometimes you gotta play with it. Get it to work the way you want. Sometimes you gotta play with it. Is that going through the rock? It's not. Excellent. Okay, so this is gonna come out here. Everything's as normal this way. But if we want to, and I'm mostly just doing this to show you that it's possible. I wouldn't say that this is like a particularly attractive solution, but I wanted to show you that it's possible to do this. We're gonna take this conveyor belt and we're gonna want to move it on top of this pole, right? You can move these poles too. Now these poles are created for you automatically when you create the tracks. So like some of these tracks, for example, you can see that they're being created right here. But if you can do this and get this, like say here, for example, I could potentially raise this up to another level, right? Then take this belt and bring it up here. Looks like it's gonna approach something else's clearance. So I'm wondering if it will let me put it, it's probably this. So if I come up like this, will you let me do this? You will, good. So we'll come across. Oh, what is this clearance crap? Don't do it, don't do it. Video game. Cooperate with me, video game. What is the clearance? Is it this unit? Like, it can't cross that unit? It's gotta be that, right? Let's go like this. Come on. You silly game. You silly game. If it wasn't about this clearance, like this clearance wasn't a problem. I can actually come down here. You'll let me do this, but not this. Okay, so if I can do this, then does that mean I can do this? No. I can do right below, but I can't do up high? That makes no sense. I need to be able to go up high. I can't have it go down. I need it to be up. So I'm gonna reposition this again. No, it's something about a clearance. Like something else's clearance is being affected by that. And it's a little bit strange. That's the way it is. But I'm wondering if I can, because it will let me do this, which is really bizarre. So now I'm thinking, why don't we just put another splitter here, right? Since it won't let me do this, I wonder if I just put another splitter right here. Let's put it right here. Can I do this? No. Invalid shape. This is getting really tough. Like this is such a tight fit. And it's kind of a silly design to have, but I really want it, I want it to work. Tell me that this fits. It does not. What about this? That fits, okay, good. This fits, good. And now you, come on, come on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, it fits. So the problem was, right, that these belts were not very efficient, right? Because it was just constantly not moving anymore. So we still need iron plates. We don't need like all of these plates to be reinforced ones, right? We still need regular plates. So now these plates are gonna move across. They're gonna come into this splitter. So some of them are gonna go towards being the reinforced plates. Some of them are gonna go towards, you know, being, yeah, this. And while I've been messing with all of this, my biomass stuff died. We ran out of power while I've been dealing with all that stuff. So I'm gonna pop some, I don't know, some rodent, some meat in there just to give it some power for a bit. As we find my biomass, I need to go and get my biomass. This is not a very not a very organized episode. We're all over the place today. I'm sorry about that. But I didn't anticipate that giving me so many problems, but it did. Let's redo that. Let's check out these burners, make sure we're good here. 68, we can top it off a little bit. Put a little bit extra in there. 49, okay. Maybe we'll split this, put about 50 more in there. And then this unit here needs power. So let's give it what it needs. Let's give it this. 100 power for you. And then this needs power as well. And you're powered. How are you doing? You have 6 remaining. Okay then. Well, we don't have any more biomass. We're no longer producing biofuel. And this is because I'm slacking. It's because I've been doing a whole lot of building and not a whole lot of tree cutting. And I also can't move forward. There's something blocking me. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, there's no more biomass. I'm completely out. So that's the next thing. We're gonna get our chainsaw. Obstacle clearing. So let's put in a bunch of these. Let's get these sorted. We're gonna get our copper wire sorted as well. But first I want my rods. Nope, this will do, right here. Let's put the rods in. Excellent. Make sure we get the wire in, we have tons of it. Just fill this up, it's fine. And press the button and get me my chainsaw. Woo! We're gonna need a bunch of screws to build it.
Milestone reached. Additional to an inventory expansion, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily out of wood.
Nice, thank you. These are just spare ingots, I don't really need them, but I don't want the iron ore in my inventory, so. But we need to make more biofuel. We're out of fuel. Even though we're getting much better for plate production now, we're doing a lot. There's so much going on over here, it's madness. Chainsaw. I need cabling. I forgot that you took cabling. Luckily, I have a ton of wires, so go nuts. Totally forgot that it took cabling. It should be enough. I think. I don't remember how much it was. Yeah, we're fine. Craft me my chainsaw. Yeah. So, like, anticlimactic. There's no sound effect or anything for this magical thing. Check this out. Chainsaw. Now, the chainsaw needs some sort of fuel. Actually, needs biofuel. So, we actually have to create more fuel. No, we don't. I'm gonna come over here to you. I'm gonna pull your fuel out. I'm gonna split it. And now I have biofuel for the chainsaw. Yeah. Yeah. Wood. Get some. Actually, speaking of wood, oh, I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy dumpkins. I have all this wood in here, guys. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? I have all this wood in here. And I wasn't using it. Feels real bad. Could have switched this to wood a long time ago. Didn't do it. Still feels pretty bad. So there's the wood. That will make more fuel. I could have done that a long time ago. That's what I'm saying though, this game. You get distracted, you get carried away. It's just like, I love this, and then you just forget about all the things that are important. But we're getting tons of wood now. And wood is pretty good. I mean, we get leaves and stuff too, and you get a lot more resources for this. I like this tree. I'm gonna leave that tree. Sometimes I like to leave some of the trees because they look good. Picked up those leaves. Excellent. How's my copper doing? All good things. Nice. We'll come this way, grab some of these leaves, and you know what? There's actually something over here. Now, I don't know what to do with it because I've never been able to get it yet, but there's something over here. Is it this way? It's this way. Unless it's no longer over here. Maybe it's not here anymore. Maybe they moved it. Nope, they didn't move it. I see the smoke. So there's this downed pod over here. It's like this wreck. And there's reinforced plate over here. Like, you know, you can actually get some materials from the wreckage, including motors. Where are they at? Here's some wire. Motor. Pick up motors. 7 motors are there, apparently. So there's a big wreckage over here. And if you try to interact with the drop pod, it tells you that it needs 40 megawatt hours of power. Now, that is 2 biomass. Now, I've never opened this. So, I'm going to open it now. I've never opened it before. I've never gotten in here, so experience it with me as we journey together. We will build one of these. We will build one of these. We will build one of these. We will hook this to the line. Hook this to the line. And this will generate 40 megawatt hours of power. We will then bring this to here. And that will charge the battery. So let's try this. We're going to put some mass in here. Pop some leaves in here. Yes, I know. I'm aware you can't actually do both. So there's these leaves, and there are these leaves. And all we're going to do, right? Switch this on. It's sucking the power dry. Like, it's just going through leaves like crazy. But we have enough to open this now. So let's do it. Let's see what's inside here. A hard drive with FICSIT data. Analyze it in MAM to salvage its contents. Sweet. That's awesome. Let's break this stuff down. We don't need any of that stuff up anymore. We just needed it to open it. So now the door is open. We got a hard drive. Huh. Cool. Extra motor here. I just wanted to explore that with you guys and see what it is, so cool. We now return to our regularly scheduled mayhem. You know what I've never done before? I've never fought a hog with a chainsaw. It's not working. It doesn't work. Good thing I've never done that before, because it doesn't work. Chainsaw doesn't harm them, I guess. That's silly, but all right. Let's go, little hog. I got food. Don't you worry. Where'd you at? Where you at, huh? Trying to run around, huh? Where are you at? Where are you at? Oh, that's good. That was a good hit. Good job. Good hit. One more hit. Gotcha. Whoa, you're still up. That's new. Now you're down. Goodbye. Look at all this biofuel we're gonna have. Oh, goody. Can't wait. Like, part of me wants to cut down these big trees. Part of me doesn't. But I just did. It gave me 74 wood for everything. Nice. We're going crazy with our chainsaw, baby! Ha 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 ha! Come on, you gotta admit it, guys. Fellas, back me up on this. Chainsaws are fun, okay? Back me up on this. Chainsaws are fun. Oh yeah. Got some more. Not enough space for paleberry. That's a problem. Let's dump the carapace. And then we'll eat this. And we don't have enough space for that. That's fine. All the wood we just get it. It's all ours. Let's get our chainsaw back out, shall we? We now have a glorious amount of wood. I'm just saying. I will go there, okay? We have a glorious amount of wood. All right. Made it back to base. I dumped off all the wood and got these things going again. Everything just kind of died, so. But we got it back to base and everything's fine now. All machines operational. We have tons of wood inside the storage unit now. It just goes on and on, my friends, you know. And then I've also got a bunch of leaves stacked in here, ready to go as backup when the time comes. So as long as we're producing the biofuel consistently, we should have a good source. This also has a lot in this one, so I'm gonna take this out, split this, bring it back in And then distribute this over here because these two are actually pretty light. They have 10 left, so let's give you a little bit more and give you a little bit more. There you go. Alrighty then. So, chainsaw fun is over. Lots and lots of stuff happened. Great. Let's check on research. Alien carapace is complete. What do we got?
R&D has repurposed a common engineering tool to assist you in your defense against the local wildlife. The blueprint is now accessible in the hub.
Nice. Hard drive. Never seen it before. Let's do it. Takes 10 minutes to do, so go right ahead and analyze that and tell me what you get. Tier 2 jump pads. Yep, there's the jump pads. We could get fabric, probably. I think fabric's a good thing to work towards. Iron plates are already there. We already have all of the copper. We just need the rods, which we're actually getting almost full storage capacity on that thing. We should probably start building things. Like, I don't know, the big, giant tower in the sky. Should we by chance begin to build those? We have tons of plates. We have 60 reinforced. I think we have enough to build this now. Maybe. We might be a little light on the pipes. I think it takes 400 pipes. Let's see. Yeah, 400 pipes. We can easily get the concrete and the copper, though. But we're a little bit light on the pipes now. Concrete, pretty easy to grab. Copper, we'll need to put some stuff in storage here, actually. Let's put the berries in storage, this stuff in storage. Let's get rid of the wires. These flower petals don't need to be in our inventory. Mycella doesn't need to be in the inventory. Let's get rid of this. That should be good. We can also make more plates if we need it. We can make more rods as well, because we have some ingots in our inventory somehow. So let's get some more rods. Screws. No, don't use the screws for the rods. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, you dumbass? Don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Fill that up. Looks good. Okay. All we need now are the spare rods. Yeah, all we need now are the rods. A little bit more concrete as well, but that's easy to get. We just need less than 70 rods and we can build our space elevator. So, what do we want to work on from here? Probably... Oh, we have to wait for this to come back. Wait, huh? Oh, we already got the fabric. All right, so we're waiting for, let's say, overclock buildings. We'll get that going as our next goal. After the space elevator, that's our next goal. We're getting really close to having enough. We're almost there. We just need a little bit more on the rods. Maybe we can grab some ingots. There's 99 ingots in storage here. Let's get some of these ingots and build our own rods. Go. It's space elevator time, boys and girls. Are you excited? I am. I'm super pumped. I'm ready for it. Because the thing is huge. It's really intimidating. It's just stupid big. We need 3 more. We're literally waiting on 3 pipes, so we have to have them in here then. There we go. Got it. Okay. Ready to rock? Ready to roll. And just like that, wow. Now we're glitched. Just like that, we're glitched. That's how fast it can happen. We were about to go. So if you get in between buildings and there's this weird chance that you could just get completely glitched out and you can't move, you can't do anything. The only way to get out of the situation is to respawn, which basically is you dying. So now I get to show you what happens when you die. You can kind of see it there really quick. Your case gets there. All of your stuff is gone. You don't have any of it, but there's a little marker on the map that shows where you died. You can kind of see it. It's that little, the little gray skull. If you get in here, you can just grab your stuff. And then you have all your stuff back. So that's how you get out of that. It's messed up. Okay. You ready? It's time. Space elevator time. That's not the space elevator. This is the space elevator. We can build it. It is so incredibly massive. I want to get up on top of this. I want to jump on top of this. Thank you. Okay. So, these little orange doors, these are inputs. So we want these to be close to our base, somewhat. I'm gonna bring this all the way over to here, I think. Like right about here. This is our space elevator, ladies and gentlemen. It's massive. It's just stupid big. It's just stupid big. And there you go. Space elevator's building. I'm trying to get on top of the rock so I can watch it build. Come on. There we go. Whee! It's pretty stupid big. Watch it. Watch it happen. See that thing coming down? They're lowering it from space. It's so ridiculous. They just lower it down. There it is. Okay. There's our space elevator. So we can move materials into this, and that goes towards our next stage of development. So if I go all the way over here to my hub, right? Active milestones, we get these unlocked by unlocking the phases of our space elevator, right? So once we satisfy phase 1 of the space elevator once we satisfy phase 1 of the space elevator, these two tiers, tier 3 and tier 4, will unlock. And that's when we start getting into vehicles. We move towards vehicles anyway. So this giant monstrosity here would like us to deliver 75 reinforced plates and 50 rotors. I happen to have 8 rotors already. And I happen to have 64 of these reinforced iron plates because I knew I would need them. But the rotors I don't have, so we should probably work on those if we want to. But in addition to working on those, we also have our overclock production, which we can work on as well. So let's see what we can deliver for that. 50 of those. We have the copper wires as well. Can't move. There we go. The can't move bug seems to be only when you're in a menu and you want to leave and you like maybe start moving before the menu goes away or something. I don't really know. 58 of these. Let's split these up. Pop another 50 into that one. Pop another 50 into this one. Let's come over here. We just want to make sure our fuel is constantly being produced. So we want to make sure that the one that's helping power our fuel facilities, has a lot of fuel in it. There's only 35 in that one. Can we deliver the wire? Yep. So what do you think of this game so far, guys? I'm sure you've mentioned something in the comments already, but if you haven't, drop me a line. I'd love to read it. I'd love to communicate with you guys. I'm gonna be chatting in the chat. I won't be able to respond in the videos because I'm recording these well in advance of you being able to see them. But I will be in the chat. I will be in the comments replying to you guys. So let me know what you think of the game. If you have any questions, please ask me. I'm an open book. I've had access to this game for about 3 months now. I haven't been able to play very much for 3 months, but I've had access to it for quite a while. And I might be able to answer any questions you have, as well as open up the game and take a look.